Oh,
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom.
Tessa?
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman. It is possible Ota wanted her to...
He told her about a dead body he found for attention?
Actually, I heard
How?
it's all over the... When I saw Ota this morning, he told me he saw the...
You know who this is.
Yeah, it's the... Her name is Shoko. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her...
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Maybe because her last name is... Nadami and Okiura.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Ren...
Gee, Tessa. So cute that Don't you think so too?
You're awfully...
I can't help it. When I'm with her, my head gets all...
Date, I have determined that our goal is to...
Right. See you kids later.
Where you go?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case,
You'll what?
please take...
Why?
Because I want to know more about what... Do you have any suspect? Probably some... That's what Ota was telling. The corpse was... It must have been some...
So it seems we're gonna have a...
Ota, take a video!
Huh?
Just do it! Mr. Date! Please, Mr. Date! You can't leave me!
What?
I can't imagine life without you! Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Date, I wonder, what...
You would...
Oh, and just so you know, it's already in the class.
You...
I want you to take me to the... If you do,
Date, a thought. She really is quite...
We're good friends. We go to movies. She's really... I'm so much...
Do you have any questions?
What's a...
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective. Right? But I'm not on the crime scene.
Then what unit...
What in...
You aren't gonna tell me?
What are you doing?
Just thinking about...
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then...
You know, now that I think... Wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video... You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
Because
sometime... I'm going to die.
What?
I can see into the... I know when I'm... Just...
Hopes.
Anyway, so I will release that
I'm part of a special investigation.
Date!
I don't have a choice.
What's a bit...
Advanced brain investigation. The public doesn't know.
Wow!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise, I will... I swear to the Egypt... Why do you ask?
You two are very close.
Ota, he really is like...
Hero.
Well, I've always wanted to be... I want to be famous.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright.
Internet's...
Ota didn't tell... I'm most famous... I do song. Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes.
I've been focusing a...
What about being on
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either. Well, and then I started getting off.
And one of them was Lemnis?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually a...
Friend of Renju's?
Yeah, so I asked him for advice. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and my mom and I didn't know anything. Anyway.
By the way...
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris saw... I know, we... Ratty cake, baker's man.
No, it's nothing.
Excuse me.
That's right.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this.
Yep.
We've got business.
Oh,
What is it, Iris? Last night I found Mizuki inside the central hall. Why was she in
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective.
Mr. Date.
Yeah, that's the one.
Maybe a religious... They conducted their... like, shadow... stabbing her...
That's quite an imagination.
I do.
Well, let's...
The horses. Sounds kind of like...
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus is the Egyptian god of this. The right eye is the eye of Ra. The left eye is the eye... It's the same idea behind...
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Oh god.
Oh, just like what's on the back of a $1.
Yeah, the Eye of Providence is starting to...
Not really.
Yes, I know it's not.
When I was younger, but Kawasaki is strict. No one's supposed to...
This amusement park, Bloom Park, it was closed 8 years. The closure was due to an explosion caused the government quickly. Eventually, therefore, Bloom Park was permanent.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol. There's still plenty of ways in. Hell, some people ignore the evac order.
Are they...
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault. We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough. You could run a marathon here.
But it's still off limits.
Yes, that keeps the media out. I'm glad. It's quiet.
I remember... Oh, he said there was an ice pick. Horus? Providence? There has to be some...
Wait.
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye?
Yeah.
Ota told you that?
Yeah.
When we arrived at the scene, the ice...
If Ota's telling...
He would have no reason to...
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to...
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured. They didn't find any. If they had, they would have notified...
Aiba?
My partner.
Your partner?
She's right in front of your eyes.
Huh?
Iba,
Wait a second.
can you show me the earliest recorded images of this?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds. Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horn. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs.
That must mean...
Mr. Date.
that was stored in the warehouse. Some kids must have broken in and...
So that means I need to burn potassium. Suppose a good thing about it having a twin is multiple outcomes.
Oh, come on!
No, I'm already in enough...
Okay.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
Nice way to keep things discreet.
Shame.
Oh,
Looks like you're feeling better.
maybe I'm just
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew.
Yeah, that makes me uncomfortable.
Wait,
No.
The current temperature is 70 degrees. It is unlikely that heat would...
Hey, Date. They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a...
hey, watch it!
I can vouch for that.
Relax. My arm regenerates like a...
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels straight.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like...
Well, that's not... But if you don't get your damn hand back in...
Oh,
I honestly
feels
expected
nice.
a car to go by and they're perfectly normal. I'll be back.
You should come in.
No, that's all right.
Ooh, go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on.
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said.
Iris?
Oh, it's nothing.
Okay.
Steam is rising from the tea. About Renju Okio.
By the way,
Okio.
I heard that you were friends with the president
Why
of
nothing
Lemniscate,
there was
Mr.
for him?
Okiura.
Renju was my classmate. We've known each other for...
Itoku,
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding. Why do you ask?
No reason.
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here?
Yep.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just not...
What about your husband?
I don't have...
Divorced?
Mr. Date.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother?
Yes.
My parents were married when I was born.
I'm a teacher at the local
A teacher? Must be a tough...
Oh, I love children.
Mr. Date, please.
Oh,
We have.
Well then.
I'm happy with this.
are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom used to be right, but now.
I believe the term is
it
ambidextrous.
locked up on...
Ah,
You think?
yeah.
I was just thinking about
A hunt.
There are flowers blooming.
There are, yeah?
Since I was.
Oh
Mom was
god, this
living
is
here
the
bef-
mental lock. This
I
is
grew
the-
up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving...
Why were you considering...
Well, because there was...
Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. Yeah, this is the place in the first mental lock.
The flower.
It's an iris.
An iris. I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris ungik. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just...
I see.
In the language of flowers, when I saw the flowers.
Is there a problem?
No.
Yeah, thanks to you, I feel as tough.
How am I supposed to react?
Don't think about it.
Well,
Mr. Date.
you sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be...
Oh,
But, because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah. She is kind of like my roommate.
what?
Anyway, Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
Personally,
All right.
I'm left.
Take care, Date.
I can use my right hand, but things tend to be worse.
Date, let's go over.
Good idea. Don't push yourself. No,
You do not appear.
Hi. What? Dot?
Perhaps he's had.
Hey, me. What? Sure, let's play I Spy my eyeball. Correct.
I will. Dashboard.
Dash. Iba.
At once.
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Mizuki receives Nile message. Unknown sender request comes to Bloom Park. Approx 8:10 p.m. Mizuki calls out to ask him to accompany her to Bloom Park. Approx 9 p.m. Mizuki and Ota discover Shoko's corpse. Ota leaves Mizuki's crime scene. 9:05 p.m. Ota reports crime via payphone. Approximately 9:30 p.m. First responders arrive on scene to discover Shoko's corpse. Approximately 10:50 p.m. Date arrives at
Probably the culprit them.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a
Then Mizuki knew.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used
Iba, can you hack into the...
Nile's security. It will take. The estimated time of death is The cause of death is blood loss from multiple.
28.
The weapon used to commit the murder. There were no fingerprints. When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round. Shoko was killed That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She can't move a body or drop.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest...
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki...
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands... She doesn't have what it takes to...
Perhaps she was playing...
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious... I was merely... The corpse was found tied up on what... This makes it clear that the killer had no... Rather, it appears as though...
Our perp wants the lime...
Or is attempting to send some kind...
Yep. Wait. That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh wait, it's still these.
The corpse was found. That eyeball, according to Iris's, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki... Could she have taken...
Yes, as a matter of fact. I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot...
Are you sure?
I am.
Then... how did the...
I have...
Yes, that's the question.
Welcome back. I brought her here after...
Mizuki. Has she said anything?
No.
Was it okay for you to bring...
I got permission. Apparently, the hospital director had... So I asked him about that, and...
That's not permission.
So you know what you need to do now. Sync with her.
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
Hey, Pewter? About Iba.
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest.
If you dare reprogram me...
So you were... She's only 12. You sure this is a...
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Renju Okiura's. Did you get permission?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What?
His questioning ended. He hasn't been heard from.
Why would he...
I don't know. You're asking me that. I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki. Maybe Mizuki saw... Maybe she went inside that... But she isn't answering. The only way to find out is... If we don't do it now, this is exactly the... Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's... Her aphonia is... Physically, she's... Which is... You may be able to heal her, Dot. You're the only one who can.
Date, look, it's the girl from that horror movie.
What the hell are you talking?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the...
Got it.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising. She may be getting
Date, try to calm her.
How do I do...
It's true that she can't, but she can. Try talking with...
Sure thing, boss. Mizuki, I belong to a special... advanced brain. We explore the... There are a billion people that lie, people that have hidden... So, we have to get inside the truth. Our job is to find... I know it looks scary, but there's no pain. When this is all over, you'll go... Sinking is what we call diving into something. You sink deep down into their psyches. People like me, sinkers enter this... It's Latin for... There are 6 sinkers. I'm one of them. I'm gonna be inside. I'll be looking for...
Not only... We will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's meet with her aphonia.
Hey, Mizuki. What should I say? Hey, but it tasted... You were devouring.
Do you not have a more...
I'm sorry, I'm really bad.
Date, her heart EEG is stable.
Date, get into this. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I added a new
A new feature?
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure.
Quite.
Date, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world. Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
We're counting on you.
Well then, let's begin.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do... Is this lightning and a... Maybe this is representative of
The fact that Shoko was killed here must...
Mizuki should be inside that...
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the...
Move fast, or time...
Unnecessary.
Look around.
This is the new feature of sync.
You can stop time.
Only when standing time is moving, and currently, you and I are... So it only appears as though time has... Are you familiar with the concept of...
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, but with this, you could take your...
Let's get started. Somnium scan... To reach Mizuki, something must...
Lightning's supposed to strike at the high...
An ice pick piercing
Iba, the speaker of...
I see.
What do we do?
Healing Mizuki should be...
I know.
A speak. What is your...
Have you heard the phrase, the nailed...
I don't think... No good.
If we can't put...
You want me to pull...
This is a dream world. It looks impossible.
The panda is... Leave it to me. I am...
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
That's unsettling.
An enormous... If I touch it now...
Iba, don't you know?
I would regret it if... A speak. This?
Can't think of one.
You have quite the...
Yeah, but it's a strong...
I suppose I have... killer became a...
Maybe you should have pulled the pick out.
What? Wait.
Anyway, let's keep going. As long as the cage is there.
The lightning is no... even with all of my might. Date, we...
A ton.
Time, induction, matter. You can think of it as an item that affects... Using this, you can...
Is this another function?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it isn't, and because it is a dream...
Got it.
The control room... What is your plan once I...
It is a control room. I didn't expect to see...
I do not see an egg...
But there's something
I see two...
Looks like there's something inside.
A bird... There are ripped... All right. It's... A bird cage.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
There are ripped pieces... All right, leave it...
Nothing happened.
All I did was... There are torn pieces... Leave it to me.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
This appears to be...
Stop it! Stop!
The parasol... Like...
I didn't think it would be that... Let's go. We have...
Affirmative.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry!
It's Mizuki. Mizuki.
Are you okay?
Date. Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime. Whoever sent it to you...
I don't think she is going to. When she is in a mood, that's the kind of girl
Sometimes I think you know.
How long do you think?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct.
Like? Actually, never mind.
By the way, unfortunately, the content...
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
I told you I'm so annoyed.
I annoyed you already.
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measure.
I see she is back to her attitude is within.
I think I liked her better when she was silent. Say Mizuki.
What?
In Somnium, in your dream.
Date. Mizuki would. She does not experience. You are witnessing a dream.
I'm fine now, but I didn't forget your
A promise?
Stu, you said you'd take me.
So you heard that.
Aphonia, only if her hearing should still be.
Sure, Mizuki.
Aiba is linked to your brain. To put it more simply, Aiba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's somnium. Part of Aiba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Aiba's functions.
So that's why Somnium Aiba...
Don't call me dumb.
Hey, Pewter? When we were... She's never looked like that before.
That was Aiba.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to...
What part of that?
I know everything inside your mind.
Computer, Iba's broken. She's talking...
I am not
Perhaps Iba admired.
It's not that. It was just... I consider Kaname Date to be I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make...
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The sinker dives into the... But this dream is experienced as an observer. The subject is the sinker... Oh, that. I saw it.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki's dreams can only be... Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure. Of course, not have... You saw some strange things in that event you experienced is... Dreams are... Your skills as a sinker allow you to
Computer.
Well, it's perhaps...
What?
How would I know? We still don't... Continue your investigation. Yeah, I'm glad. You healed the wounds in her heart. Well, you...
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit.
All you did was follow my...
Date, Mizu, protect her. Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. Can you tell us why?
When I got there, it was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't... The only thing I could think was...
So, you...
Yeah.
And you held on to it when...
Yeah.
No need to report we saw it all from here. What the sinker sees in Somnium, we've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible?
Anyway, I wonder who that could... Okay, this is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick...
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki.
Law shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove...
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore...
Never mind. Did you see...
I did. I saw someone in the corner.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and rain. They looked scary, so the door was open a little.
Anyway, Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene if there might be more to Bloom Park?
So she won't keep her comatose?
Somewhere around here.
Yep. Yeah,
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park. I remember it. So this is where I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories of my family. But now, This is where Mom... Nothing. Just wondering where the...
Iba.
This leads to the
Sub.
It has of course closed down. This is due to the explosion at the surrounding Bloom Park closed, as did all this means.
The subway. Iba.
No. The track leading north...
At a railroad cross?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross the surface?
Correct.
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street line?
Searching.
Hey, you think...
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle, a black... I ran the plate through the vehicle registration data.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband, Renju...
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his stopped at the closed down station?
I can't prove it was Ren. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, that explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right...
Daddy didn't do it!
I am not so...
Either way, I have... And you can help me find...
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at...
Did you notice anything different?
Nothing really.
And he didn't come to see you enough?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is...
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my dad...
Look, I don't want to believe it. I've known him for more than... He's like family to me. Mizuki.
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Got some help from
That person...
There was a message sent at 8:04. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up. Please come to Bloom Park's marriage. Daddy needs your help. Please.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said any... I had to go...
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the cup. There are a number of homeless individuals. Mizuki must have been worried about...
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have said... Someone else must have... And his car... Daddy wasn't driving. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not...
The only evidence we have so far is the cell phone and the car were...
Hey, Mizuki. The person you saw...
No. What?
You're sure?
Well, I don't remember. It was... What about you?
What about...
You tried calling.
I did. Called earlier, and I tried to...
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Yeah, that sounds suspicious.
Date.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
I had local cops search the place.
Where could he be?
Shoko's time of death was estimated. Renju claims that he's drugged. That means no one can back up his story. He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all.
So Renju was questioned?
That's right.
Then why didn't you...
Protocol. Nothing we can... He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with.
Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too.
Where the hell did Renju go? What?
Sun...
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that. It's a maid cafe that...
I found it. Approximately 6 in
Akibara. I was wondering when that'd come into it.
Can't be.
That's it? What?
Renju!
And he's also missing his eye. Is that a freaking calling card or something? That's why he didn't pick up the phone.
You look awful.
My best friend was murdered, but I don't have it in me to sleep.
You were the first on the scene, so you know... No way this was a and the fact that his left eye was removed
A serial killer.
Yep.
The new Psy...
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around.
New?
Yes.
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. It's all over the news. The killings from 6 years ago have...
6 years? Is that what you were talking about?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know. Of course not. I've still got a mountain of... I'm just taking a little breathe. We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings, to distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of
The decomposition of the corpses were all at different... They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
Makes sense. Sinking in the pain. I'm sinking in the pain.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women, and...
Each corpse was missing their right...
Wow, I'm not surprised.
She's sleeping. They're going to give her counseling after...
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
Dead, and then seeing her father hung in the cafe with his eye missing.
A few days after the corpses were discovered, I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name...
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one... According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclops were known...
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
Okay,
A picture of one...
I just know about... the shit from...
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible.
No,
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer, Renju doesn't fit that Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed, but Shoko and...
We're missing their left eye.
So you're saying the copycat?
The timing of the eye removal is... The original Cyclops killer removed the eye... But Shoko and Renju were both still...
But even so, you can't say for sure this... Or do you have another...
I'm sorry, Date, I can't...
Bullshit, you can't...
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national...
Date, please. I told you already, you don't need to know the criminal for this case and the case...
Iva, bring up all investigation records.
I already had a look through the database. Unfortunately, I also did not discover anything. Only amateurs, all lacking credibility.
Damn it.
And farewell. I'm ending the